Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you a wooden puzzle. It's been quite a long time since I've done a wooden puzzle review, and today I'm going to be doing one that I designed myself. This one is called Divorce, and the reason I called it Divorce is because there's 6 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the frame is 2 parts. It looks a little bit like, I don't know, it solves different than it looks. The cage is in 3 different colors, and each of the 2 sticks obviously go with those colors as well. So it does give you a bit of a hint on how it's put together. Although it is not quite a super easy puzzle, it's really easy for me now because I've taken it apart and put it back together so many times that I've memorized that, which I will be showing at the end of this video. So any of you who are wondering how it's done, I don't usually do that, but because it is my design, I will be showing that. So if you don't want to see the solve of this, don't watch it, and I will let you know when I'm about to do that. So I wanted to build, or I guess design, because Stefan Bomager from Puzzle Leisure built this for me. It was a gift, actually. I didn't know he was going to build it for me, but he sent it with some other stuff that I ordered. So thank you very much, Stefan, for doing that. Anyways, I wanted to build a small puzzle that was, you know, around between 15 and 20 moves, and I accomplished that. This is a level 17, so it's 17 moves in order to take this thing apart for the first piece, which comes in half. And that's why I called it Divorce, is because when it comes in half exactly, each half of the cage takes 3 of the pieces with it. So it's almost like, you know, the cage, which is the structure of the family, is separated, and each are taking half of everything. So Divorce is a very fitting name for this puzzle. Now, even though I designed it, it was a bit difficult for me to first figure out how to solve it. It's a bit tricky with the cage pieces and everything. You can see that it is a bit loose, but that's just because the humidity in the room where I keep it is quite low, so the puzzle has dried out a bit, but when I got it from Stefan, it's a perfect fit. That being said, I don't know if after this review if you would like to get one. I'm not sure if Stefan is going to sell them. He has my permission to sell them, and they're quite they don't cost a lot because it's such a small puzzle compared to a lot of other wooden puzzles as well. So I'll leave a link to Puzzle Leisure's Facebook down here. He creates some really awesome puzzles, and mostly his designs, obviously, and he sells them through his Facebook page. So if you want to take a look at his puzzles, or maybe you want to order, or maybe just follow his page just because you like to see, the art this man creates is really, really nice. I am going to show you that this thing has 2 states that it can be in. Actually 3 states, but I'm going to take it apart and put it back together in a different state so you can see. So as you can see, I've taken it apart and I've put it back together in a different color scheme. So it doesn't necessarily have to go with the same color scheme. It can be put together 3 different ways. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. All right, so this thing does have some pretty cool looking moves. So you can see what we have move is this one can come out, this one can come out, this one can come out, and this one can't move, and neither can these white ones. So what we do is we move this one out and this one in, and now you can see that the cage will start to pull apart. And then we can pull it up. Oh, this one goes up too, and then it goes back in. This one comes out, and then down, push this back in, push all these pieces back in. So now we've just got this piece out. Now from here, that piece goes down. Hold this, pull this out, that goes down some more, and push this piece in a little bit and pull back, and it comes apart. So you can see that it's got 1, 2, 3 plus the cage, and 1, 2, 3 plus the cage. Now from here, we can just let it drop all the way down, pull this piece out. We can pull these 2 pieces out together. And on this one here, we have to move this one here, pull it up, bring it out, and these 2 pieces can come out together as well. So this is a part of the cage. You can see how that is, and this is the other half of the cage. And you can see that they would go together like this. And I have tried to make a puzzle where these cages aren't separated, but I had trouble actually getting one solution out of it because now we're just dealing with 6 pieces and they have so much more room to get around that it was actually really difficult to get a single solution, even with 3 colors. So I decided to abandon that one. And then these are the pieces. Got this nice babinga, I believe it is, and here you can see this is everything that Stefan marks it with. That's another piece. Here's a very nice maple piece. He actually finished the insides on this too, which is something that he usually doesn't do in his bigger burrs. So it looks really, really nice. And he's using a 1 centimeter saw blade now, so that looks nice. And then these 2 pieces are actually completely identical. And these are made of wenge wood. So let's go ahead and put this thing back together. All right, so on this one, let me just zoom out here. We put one piece here. We take this one, we put it here and drop them down together. Turn it this way, take this one, put it back in, and we can set that aside. Now on this one, we have to take 2 pieces and put them together first. So we take this one, move it this way, and put one in there like that. And this can just drop in. Now you have to move it a bit forward so you can get this piece in. We put it here, and then we can clamp it all together, holding sort of like this. And now we take this half and we put it together so it sort of goes like this. This corner here fits inside this notch, and we push it towards us. Push everything towards us. Now this piece here, you got to kind of wiggle around, get it to go there. And then this wenge piece can come up and it all fits back together. Then we turn it this way again, push this one out, push that one in, and pull it. This one goes in, they go up, this goes in, they go sideways, this goes in, that comes down, push down, and then forward, and it all comes back together. Now, if you wanted to make it with 3 different colors, like I showed you the 3 different ways, all you'd have to do is just assemble the pieces so they're not lined up with this, and it'll go together all 3 different ways. So it's a really nice puzzle. Again, I'm not sure if Stefan will make these to sell, but he does have my permission. If you'd like to check it out, you can go and do so on Puzzle Leisure as well and ask him there. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. The puzzle stays together. It's very solid the entire way. There's no loose pieces aside from the low humidity right now, but nothing is going to rotate to come out. It's a very solid design. It's one of my favorite designs I've ever made as far as wood puzzles go, just because of, well, it's a very interesting solve, and also, well, I don't know. Because I made it, I probably like it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.